Hey guys, it's Hat Guy with the picks here. Hope you guys all had a safe New Year's yesterday. I know I did. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yesterday, I'm not happy about yesterday, and I know a lot of people would be happy about yesterday. You know, I capped that Notre Dame game, and if I would have just taken it at the exact opposite angle that what I took it at, it would have been 100% spot on. But that wasn't that was not the way that game was supposed to go at all. And I think we can see, you can lose any game at any given time because the unexpected happens and it continues to happen in a game. Obviously, I took that loss early in the morning, and that was the small play. And I released that on YouTube. And then my major big play was released on TikTok, which we had the under in the Baylor, Mississippi game. And I know what a lot of people are going to say. They're going to say, oh, Matt Corral went out. Listen, first of all, I wish him a very speedy recovery. Matt Corral was getting hit while he was already in the game. I mean, he left at 8 minutes to go in the first. I mean, they had nothing going on. I mean, they were just Baylor's defense is just different. I mean, just like I told you in the video, their defense is different. Mississippi hasn't seen a defense like that all year long. And I knew that. Did it make it easier when the backup came in? I don't know. All I know is Baylor was going to shut down whoever was playing on the other side of the field. Like I say, Mississippi had nothing going on when Corral was in the game. Nothing. And we took that win, which was an excellent win. And we're going to move it over to the NFL games today. The game that I capped was Houston coming in at 4-11, playing San Fran at 8-7. Line opened up at 15. The line sits at 13. San Fran given. Total opened up at 44.5. The total sits at 44. Now San Fran comes in this game with their future in their own hands, which always makes that nice. So I mean, if they fumble the ball and they don't get in the playoffs, they have absolutely no one to blame but theirself. Their destiny is solely based on what they do. If they win the next two, they're in the playoffs. Period. The end. The center of this game falls on defense. Texans are 30th in yards allowed, and they give up 27 points per game while only putting up 16 themselves. They did have a big win last week, arguably the biggest win in NFL. I know the Lions was a big win also over Minnesota, but that could have been the biggest win in the NFL last week when Houston showed up with Superman and Thor and the rest of the Marvel guys and just absolutely beat the hell out of the Chargers. I mean, they beat them into the tune of 41-29. Where their offense looked absolutely unbelievable, and their defense may even look better. I mean, they had 2 interceptions, a fumble, and a touchdown on the defensive side. Houston's playing for nothing but a draft pick coming up. I'm sure that they want to continue to be a spoiler, but they're in a real tough spot today. A real tough spot. San Fran lost a tough one at Tennessee last week. They lost 20-17. They went into the halftime winning 10-0 at half. So that was a tough loss. And they lost 20-17. The defense gave up 20 points in the second half. Tennessee came out second half and only gave up 7 points. And San Fran literally, I mean, they couldn't get nothing going. San Fran in the last 3 games, they've given up 18 points per game, which is nice. where their defense was absolutely awful to start the year. They've definitely turned around the ship and righted it. This San Fran team averages 25 points per game. This week, Jimmy G will not be playing, so Trey Lance will get the ball. I'm excited as hell about that. I'm really excited to see him play. The stage is set up perfect for him. It is. The whole offense changes when he's in the game. It does. I mean, Trey Lance is going to beat you with his big arm. He's going to beat you with his legs. Very, very, very intelligent and smart quarterback. Knows when to get rid of the ball. Tries not to put his team in too many bad situations or any at all. At the draft this past year, when they drafted him, one of the first words that came out of my mouth to my buddies was, "That is a franchise quarterback right there that's going to do a lot of damage in the NFL." And I still believe that. I still think that. And I know he will. And I believe he starts that and does that today. Houston. Houston is 0-3-1 against the spread in their last 4 versus San Fran. They're 5-15-1 against the spread in their last 21 after an against the spread win. And they're 7-15 against the spread in their last 22 road games versus a winning team. San Fran's 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 in January, and they're 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 in Week 17 games, and they're 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 overall. Those two trends, you got one this way, and then you got one this way. It's like they're not even close. What I see in this game is I see a much better overall team playing at home today, and this is their last home game of the year. They have something to play for, and they want to give their fans a show today. And they have the perfect quarterback at the helm to put on a show and get the win at home today. I'm expecting points in this game. I am. I'm expecting points by both teams early on. I think one team will put up more than the other early on. Before Shanahan makes the adjustments on defense, and then Houston just has an almost impossible time moving the ball, passing the ball, and running the ball. And as soon as that takes place and San Fran continues on with their possessions, Trey Lance is going to continue to take advantage of every possession that he gets. I see San Fran pulling away either early before halftime or somewhere early on in the third quarter. And I see him absolutely cruising from there. This line should have stayed at 15. I have no idea why I dropped to 13. Obviously, with 13, we have more value with San Francisco. I don't think that they needed to drop it. I believe San Fran wins this game comfortably, double digits, above 13 for sure. So obviously your pick today is take San Fran minus the 13 points. Guys, I will be releasing my night NFL football game, and I absolutely love it. I will be releasing it over on TikTok. So, if you're not following me on TikTok, make sure you're following me on TikTok. Go to my page, all one word, Hat Guy with the Picks. Hit the follow button every time I drop a video on TikTok. You will get notified about that. And trust me, you do not want to miss the night game tonight in the NFL. You know how deadly I've been all week on night games. Night games will be our main dish, our dessert, and we will be leaving a big tip tonight. Guys, until I get back to you, you already know what I'm going to do. Literally, I'm going to get back to getting that cash. I got to go get it. You guys have a blessed early day.